Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I actually don't know if any ladies are present. I'm not literate enough to read the YouTube analytics. Hello, gentlemen. I bet you're wondering why I've gathered you here today. Today, I'm here on Magic Arena, ready to play some Explorer, using some more Tribal. And today's tribe, as you can see by the title, is Giants. Giants kind of was sort of a tribe in like Kaldheim Standard, probably more so Kaldheim Limited, because in Standard it wasn't really, it never really took off. Shout out to Luke. Knows all about failed attempt at Giant Tribal. Back in Kaldheim though, it was mostly focused on is it Giants, and I think that was a part of the problem. I mean, the Cyclone Summoner and the Battle of Frost and Fire are both good additions, but ultimately I feel like blue doesn't really contribute what we want to be contributing to the red Giants theme. Meanwhile, green does that, pretty well by ramping, a little bit of haste, and even some life gain and card draw, but most importantly, ramping. The primary package here is going to be these red Giants here. Let me just go over the deck instead of fumbling this intro anymore. To begin with, we have 3 Courier's Briefcase. This is a way to get a creature on board to protect us versus aggro. We won't really be playing Magic till turn 4, maybe 5, so we gotta stave off aggro somehow. This gets a body on board. Funny thing about that token body that it produces is a lot of people are so conditioned when they see this card or anything that produces a little body like this to seeing those dumbass transmogrified decks that just transform the token into an Agent of Treachery that they'll often attack in with like a mana dork into your 1/1 creature token, and like you take it every time because like you don't need it. So it's always a funny interaction. I wonder if we'll encounter that today. Probably not, but it does happen, trust me. Here we got 4 Bone Crusher Giants. No, nothing really needs to be said. This is a staple in Explorer anyway. 4 Fable, same thing. This gets us treasure, which we need. Deposits some things in the graveyard, which is going to be nice, and just helps us, smooth out, what we need to do to be able to play the game. This gets our creatures Riot, which means they either get an additional 1/1 counter or a haste counter. I think it's a haste counter. I might just get haste. I don't actually remember how Riot works. I don't think it's going to matter, but yep, this is usually going to give my Giants haste, and that's going to be good. Like, there's all these 3 drops, and this is when we start playing Magic. So as you can see, we really need to stave off aggro so we can actually try to play the game with this package back here. Here we got 4 Calamity Bear. This is the main engine of the deck, the most important card of the deck, really. If you got 2 Calamity Bears getting through, that's 24 damage right there. So yeah, Calamity Bear is not to be underestimated. Definitely the highlight of the deck. I have 4 Chandra in here. 4 might be too much, but Chandra is really, it's really good. It's kind of the glue that bridges the gap between, our early mid-game stuff to our late-game finishers. It's just a great piece. You'll never be sorry to see a copy of Chandra, so that's why I bumped it up to 4. Here I got 3 copies of Squash as a removal. Back when I made this deck, this was primarily for flyers, like angels. Now I feel like Nalia's Intervention is just a better option than Squash. It also helps get me lands. How about, let's do a little deck modifying, shall we? Let's try to search for a card, see if Arena crashes. Okay, so let's run it out like this. I feel like this is just a very solid option right now in the meta because there's so many angel decks. This is just a very nice, mana efficient way to deal with the influx of flyers right now. This also helps ramp, which could be nice, but yeah, we'll drop down to 2 Squash, 3 Chandra, and put into Nalia's Intervention. See how that works out. I have 1 copy of Return of the Wild Speaker. I guess it can push for lethal and while also drawing. I don't really know why this is here. This could probably be another Nalia's Intervention, to be honest. We'll try the Wild Speaker. 3 Glorious Sunrise, like I mentioned earlier, as a way to draw, but more importantly, this gives my Giants trample if I'm in a position where I need to attack for gain. That can give my board trample, which is very nice. And then 4 copies of Beanstalk Giant as a way to ramp. I don't think I really want 4 copies of this, because our 3-drop slot is pretty crowded as it is. Yeah, let's drop this down. Put back another squash. just changing the deck a little bit. I kind of like that better. The ramping is nice, but taking your turn 3 off when we could be doing any of this instead is not what we really want to be doing. So yeah, we'll put it at 3, and then for our land base, 4 basic mountains. Why did I say 4? That's clearly a 3. 3 basic forests, 4 pathways, 4 Rockfall Vale, 4 Rootbound Crag, 4 Stomping Ground, 2 Fabled Passage. I do not want to be taking damage, so there's no Karplusan Forest, and I don't like with this. It's not really a big deal if it enters tapped early game, because I'm not doing much early game. So hope to survive the late game, then just run over our opponent. That's the theme of this deck, so let's just get some game. I feel like that didn't ask me if I wanted to save the deck, but I think it saved anyway, so I hope. Alright, game 1, we got a 2-drop we can play. Yeah, let's run this out. Opponent going first, not what we like to see, but overall a decent hand. If I can get a 3rd land, I might actually be able to play the game. Oh jeez. Opponent mulliganed down to 6 and still had perfect start, bro. I don't know, it might not be looking good. Ah, it's just this deck. Okay. So opponent's had 2 cards left in hand, so maybe we can do something if we get a 3rd land, if that isn't too much to ask. Casual turn 3 Nissa. No block. Hopefully I get a land here. I really want to play Chandra. I could have played Chandra, killed the... That is so bad. This is no game, bro. Is 3 lands seriously that much to ask for? Just handed turn 3 Nissa to the opponent on a silver platter, but 3 lands is too much to ask for me. Okay. How about a real game now? Oh my god, where are my lands? It's still refusing to give me a 3rd land. What the literal hell is happening? I have never seen this card in my entire life. Well, I already can't even Bone Crush it because it entered with a 1/1 counter. I guess this entire video is just going to be me cutting games until I can draw a 3rd land. Oh, it's this Explore deck. I'll take the 1. Holy shit, a land! Now we're talking. Run out the giant. No attacks. Next turn we can squash something if it grows exponentially. Heart. 3 cards. Okay. Jade Light Ranger. Already 4/3. Why am I able to see the top of their deck? I guess that's what Explore does, maybe? I have no idea. My opponent is gone, bro. They saw the... Oh, they're back. Casual 5/7. Now I literally can't even squash it. Yeah. Let me get a real game, please, Arena. Like, it's not outside of the realm of possibility to play this game. Like, you can't consistently have to go second while also being limited to 2 lands absolute maximum. Hey, there's a land. Play you tapped. Then next turn, I guess I can play Fable. Doesn't really do anything for me, though. What are you doing with a single mana? Sacking your blood token on your main phase. I see. Okay, I'll play this. run out the Fable. And see what my opponent does. Crush my thing. Another land, another Harvester. Get in for too much. Discard one squash. Okay, we can bone crush now. I don't think that's what we want to do though. Is it? I think I'll just run out this Calamity Bear. Make him do something to take it out. Hey, look who we got. Perfectly as I have a 4 toughness creature. Isn't Arena so funny? Like, just the absolute pinnacle of hilarity. Okay, now we stomp Chandra and play our Bone Crusher. And because opponents sack their blood token so early, they can't just sack one of their harvesters for that. Casual Trespasser coming down. I'm at 10 life for literally no reason. As their other Bone Crusher comes down, they have a single card in hand. Now we're going to get nothing but lands for the rest of the game. I think I drop my Chandra here. We'll kill this one. And then no attacks. See what they want to do here. I have the squash to maybe disrupt something. Okay, they're bringing in their Hive. Hive coming in for Chandra. Trespasser coming in. I think I'm just going to squash the land. Block their giant with my giant. Block this with this. Go down to 6. Oh, they have 2 cards in hand now. That ain't good. Another land we don't need. Let's see this. I don't want that. Decline. Play you. Play you. See what my opponent does with 3 cards in hand. I seriously don't know how they have 3. Attacking Chandra, trying to burn me out it looks like. We'll take this, block here, see what they try to do. They just let it die. To exile me? We'll see if that was worth it. Croxa, get rid of my land. I'm at 1 life for absolutely no reason. And it's another fucking Chandra. God damn, I love this game. 0-3 with this deck. Love to see it. Let's see, 0-4 going second. Sure am. I'll keep, because I can at least Bone Crush something turns 1, 2, and 3, provided I don't draw a 3rd land anywhere on those turns, which I'm sure I won't. Opponent mulligan down to 6 cards. Not going to pay for it in the slightest, I'm sure. Play you on red. End the turn. Opponent has... oh, that's black, man, okay. I'm gonna try to stomp this. Alright, get stomped, bro. Run it out. Next turn I can Chandra and maybe put myself in a good position. Nope. I mean, yeah, we gotta draw. That doesn't help at all. I think I gotta do. Let me try attacking. See if he blocks. He does not. Okay. In that case, I can just play Calamity Bear because I didn't think he would block that, but just wanted to see what kind of player he was. So if I thought he was going to block it, I would have played the Calamity Bear first to prevent him from doing that. Oh, what the hell is this deck? Did you just throw shouldered in humans? What the fuck am I looking at? Casual 5/6 now. I think I'm... Let me see, how much... Holy fuck, that doesn't count because it's... I didn't know it worked that way at all. Bit of blocker on board then. I thought because this was a giant, the stomp would do more, but seems we learn new things every day. Wedding announcement, so now they have more than enough blockers, so nothing's going to matter. They might even double attack here to draw an extra... Nope. Yeah, just gonna remove my win condition. No effort whatsoever. Man, it must be nice to mulligan that much and still have absolutely nothing to worry about. I guess stomp, or I guess squash is still just as necessary because clowns just throw shouldered anywhere and it literally takes over games. And we can't ever seem to go first in our lives, so it's always coming down before we have an opportunity to do anything versus it. So, did I go back up to 3 squash? I can't remember. Did I take out that Return of the Wild Speaker? I don't think I did. Maybe I should go up to... I thought we were at 3 squash, though. I can't remember what I changed it to. Holy shit, we go first and have nothing to do till turn 20! Lovely card selection game. And I absolutely refuse to mulligan if I go first. Lenny, you tapped. You like that 3 out of 4 unconditional pain lands too. Run this out. My opponent said hello, so we'll say hello back. Oh, well, that's a funny card. I've never seen that mode have any effect whatsoever until this very second. Sure is funny how Magic the Gathering works. Okay, well, my opponent's got an empty board and we actually went first, so there's less consequence for taking our entire turn off to do this. So we'll just end the turn here. Varigoth. Okay. You can enter tapped. Throw down the Calamity Bear. Once you get removed, his opponent still has 5 cards in hand. Unconditionally. How little does the boast cost? I guess too much for my opponent. I've absolutely no idea what to do here. Every creature I play, opponent's just going to remove on the spot, so I'm never going to get anywhere. There's a classic shouldered. Really, 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 really need that squash. I have to block here because I'm going to take so much damage. I need a squash, and the game refuses to give it to me. The literal bare minimum is too much for Arena, apparently. So we're what, 0-6 now? With the deck that got me up to Mythic when I made it? Granted, that's been a while, bro. Like, I don't even think Shouldered was a card when I made this deck, but still, like, this is absurdly ridiculous. 2 lands maximum. Here we go again. Still going second. Obscura Storefront main deck, which means likely Landfall, probably Ruin Crab. Yeah, they searched for Island, of course, because of course they did. Same as last game, very first, yeah, no other deck plays this many fetch lands for no reason. Can't even stomp the Ruin Crab, because it has 3 toughness. Mana's playing every fetch land in their entire deck first. I'll stomp the opponent, I guess. Seems they do not have a counter spell, so we'll drop this Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Opponent is legitimately awful. Need that stomp. Anytime, game. God damn, bro. And you didn't give me a land? Good God, game. Like, I can understand some of the shit you put me through, but like, this is completely preposterous. Immediately invalidated. There's 2 free cards my opponent got in the last 2 turns. Meanwhile, I can't even be given a 4th land. Get me the fuck out of this joke of a game. I don't think I've ever lost this many games in a row before. Like, regardless of recording, regardless of playing with a good deck, because I feel like this is a good deck. Like, no circumstance should I ever lose this many games in a row. But Arena is so fucking insistent on capping me at 2 or 3 lands. You physically cannot play this deck with only 2, with only 3 lands, game. The card selection you give me versus what you give the opponent is so fucking skewed when you're already handicapping me by making me go second 100% of the time. Speaking of which, mono white aggro. There's my squash. That's literally not even going to... I'm not even going to survive long enough to even cast that. Casual 5 damage, turn 2 of the game. Get me the fuck out of here. I mean, even if I went first that game, I don't think it would have changed that much, but... like, the literal 100% chance going second rate. You like this? When I go first, I'm given hands like this. Literally 3 of 3 Chandras. Holy fuck, I don't believe this shit. And like I said, I refuse to go down a card for absolutely no reason when I go first. You know, once in a millennium when Arena gives me the privilege of going first. It then immediately handicaps me by making my hand this. Looks like my opponent's mulliganing, so they're probably going to leave the game. Nope, they just kept a hand of 5 cards, I'm sure all of which are going to be flawless and nothing's going to matter. Hello. Let's have a great game, opponent, because I'm sure we're going to. Already have 3 mana. They've done nothing. Oh, it's this deck. That's why you mulligan to 3. That's why you're attacking with your 0-2 flyer. I guess this enters tapped because no... Oh my god, I don't believe it. I took off an entire turn for that. I had no fucking clue I would be taking the entire turn off. It didn't give me a single Forester Mountain. Let's burn this fucking bird. Is this... Yeah, that's just food, okay. Well, there's Cringe Devil. Looks like they're sacking their resources to deal with Chandra. Oh, they just sacked that to deal with Chandra. Okay, I was going to play my Chandra to kill that thing anyway, but now we got options. I think we've run out this Calamity Bear. Opponent has just as many cards in hand as me, so that's funny. Binding of the Old Gods in this cat deck. That's a brand new one. Let's do this. Beanstalk to ramp. Just trying to use our mana as efficiently as possible. Another Cringe Devil. We can kill that. I guess it was trying to end my turn for me there. That's not what I wanted to do, so I'll just play the Fable and pass. 2 cards in hand for my opponent. Another Witch's Oven. And a removal spell. Because of course it is. Sure. Discard these 2. Run you out, because you can't be taken with a dummy card. I don't believe. Though I do have random binding in this deck, so maybe. And are you tapped? Okay, opponent's good. We won a game with this deck. Holy shit. I don't know why that's so surprising to me, but after losing 20 in a row, then I did go first. That's why. Criteria found. You need to go first in order to stand a chance with this deck. Got it. This is not Giant Tribal. This is go second while getting capped at 2 lands Tribal. Speaking of which, we're going first with 3 lands, but 2 of them, all 3 of them are tap lands, essentially, so... See what ganking from behind is working with here. Mono white aggro. Love to see it. Put the mountain into play. Play the crag and pass. See if they play a creature that I would rather bone crush than the bodyguard, which is very likely to happen. Incoming Thalia, so I can't. Adversary. Dank. I'll just stomp it. Okay, I'm at 18. Play you, and I guess we just run at the Crusher. Maybe, if my opponent... It's okay when they have nothing they can possibly do. There's the aspirant that I would have much rather bone crushed. Yeah, well, no, because then I can't squash. No blocks. Killed that. Foretell you, I guess. Leave it back as a blocker. Might be able to capitalize on my opponent getting mana scoop. Never mind. Oh my fucking god, cringe Cathar. The entire game is gone now. As soon as cringe Cathars hit the field, there's nothing that can be done. Well, we got a 5th land. Oh, we run you out. You have nothing you can possibly do. Why is it giving you priority? Oh, because they were screwed on 2 lands for the longest time. But now they can play their mindless Cathars and we'll just be in for a great time. Destroy Evil is an option. Don't know why they didn't wait till my turn to do that and then keep their thing, but just gonna run out this Chandra now. Kill the Cathar. Get my Crusher back. See what they do to kill it this time. I really gotta get this Sunrise down. I am so behind on cards. I just really haven't had an opportunity to go for it. And there's Adeline. I think... Okay. Depending on where the little guy goes, it's going to change who I block. How am I at 7 life? What? Okay, the little one's attacking Chandra. In that case, I'll block that. Deal some damage. Draw a card. Play this. Just play the Sunrise and gain life. I don't know. Let's make some mana. I could also... When does that end? Yeah, immediately, so I gotta do this. Gain the life since I'm at 4 life for absolutely no reason. No attacks. If they kill the Crusher, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that'll be 7. So, oh, just cringe aspirant. So I take it I have to lose Chandra here because that's probably what they're attacking with the Eileen. That's probably where they're putting the counters. Speaking of counters, that's just enough right there. I have absolutely no idea what's happening. They just put so much power on the board, regurgitated their entire hand. Don't think it's going to be enough. And it was a land. Only hope there was drawing a Calamity Bear, and then I could have Chandra'd for another one. No, I couldn't have cast it because I would need the mana from this. I don't know, I would have needed multiple Calamity Bears there. Oh, because he had a blocker. Yeah, that 20 creatures on board randomly like that at the end, they're just... I mean, it's a 0 to 100 matchup anyway versus mono white, but like, going the first couple turns actually, you know, attempting... The game appearing as if it's attempting to give me a chance just to end it all completely by turn 3 when they can just start taking your shit without any consequence with Mindless Cathar, and then from there just play 30 creatures on the same turn, all 7/7s. Oh my god, not this guy. Sweet fucking Jesus. This is the most cancerous opponent ever. He just spams emotes. He's simultaneously so cancerous and also so unlucky, because every time I face him, I get some good luck, and he gets all the more cancerous about it. So like, maybe this will be my opponent's time to shine, but looks like they have mono red aggro, so just more garbage that we gotta contend with. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but we're going to try. I do have a good track record versus him, so we'll see. Fable. Oh, nice. Not blocking that. We'll discard a Chandra and that. Get some actual cards, sort of, not really. Play Chandra. Kill this thing. No attacks. Impulse. Coward of the Rich. Well, they just burned me for 2. Hand given everything, I see. Looks like this is Forever Undead's time to shine. Because I am certainly not going to be given anything. Well, there's a briefcase. Don't know if that's going to even begin to matter, but we'll throw everything here out. Just try to get as much blockers on board. Maybe eventually I can start drawing some cards. Probably not going to happen, but I definitely need something. Oh, there's Bergie. Whenever you cast a spell, add red mana. That's lovely. I'll block here. There's Coward of the Rich. Free mana for no reason. Hey, there's a Calamity Bear. Discard 1 squash. That's nice. Play you. No attacks. Under the wire. Mechanized Warfare. Okay. Another Mechanized Warfare. And why do they get a token? Oh, the sciences. Or whatever. Let me just squash that real quick. Copy this. Yep, there it is. Every time with this clown. Copy it again. Alright, we eliminated their board. Land off the top, okay. we still defeated our opponent. We'll definitely take. For real though, I fight that guy like at least twice a week. No exaggeration. I don't know what Arena's fixation on matching me up versus him is, but I do have a good track record versus him, so we'll take it. We will not take this hand though. 2 lands, not able to play anything from it. I guess we'll throw away the Beanstalk Giant. Pitch the Quakebringer to Fable, if we even survive that long. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Play you tapped. What's this? Gain 1 life. Okay. I have literally no idea what this is. Maybe I can survive till turn 3, I hope. I was going to play Fabled Passage there, but it seemed the game thought it would be funny to play this, so... 3 for 3 cards, don't know what they do. Okay. So run this out, run this out. What are you doing? Putting a point counter on Strixhaven Stadium is what they're doing. Are they able to, like, ramp into Ugin or something? Like, what? What's the payoff for all these artifacts? Drew a card for free. Okay. Pitch Quakebringer in the land for 2 more lands. It's nice. Drop Calamity Bear. Get in. Make a treasure. Watch him wipe. What the fuck? That is so little text, bro. I literally can't read that on my TV screen from here. Karn coming out. Artifact in hand. I don't know what artifact's going to help them this turn. They have 1 mana, presumably, unless some of these are mana rocks, which it doesn't look like they are. Okay. Scrying. Okay, wait. Yeah, I think. I have no idea. Burn my opponent for 4. Okay, that's what we like. I think we just run this out. Sure. Have you kill the Karn. You go in there. Drop him to 14. And hopefully don't lose the game this turn. Because if we don't lose, we might just win. Is this a mana rock? Yeah. Wait. Yes. Yeah, I don't know what this is, bro. I'm just gonna run you out. Copy you, and that's gonna be more than enough. Minus 55 damage there at the end, bro. I have no idea what that deck was. Let me try to get one more game. Famous last words. Oh, we got straight up burn. If memory serves, this guy's a control player. It's another one I fight rather frequently. Pretty sure he's a Dimir player. Oh no, we might actually be playing burn this time. Yeah, we'll run this out. Opponent's like, wait, where's my counter magic at? Okay, there's one shock down. That's nice. Hakazan. Okay, this is straight burn. No, we want to be facing. Light up the night. What do they have? Play with fire and this idiot. Oh dear. I'll just run out the Fable, I guess. I don't even know what. Try to discard here. Maybe Quakebringer into Squash. Yep, there's the 2-3 idiot already. I think another Fable actually. Hashtag need some lands. Let me get in here. Make the treasure. My opponent might block. If they do, I'll just stomp it. And then I'll have 6 mana the next turn. And my opponent might be stuck at 2 lands, which we'll definitely take advantage of. Yeah. I think I could be in a good position to just drop this Glorious Sunrise and try to start gaining life to stabilize. Especially now that I got a creature on board. Yeah, let me just do this. How do I have 2 squashes in hand? Swift Spear, danking it up. I was going to block the Kakazon guy, but seems I will not be doing that. Holy shit, what now with 1 mana? Play with fire. Ten life. Okay, we are getting lands, which is very good. I can play Bone Crusher. I can gain life. Hold on to that squash. I can play 2 of them even if need be. Kill you. We'll kill you too. My opponent's at 2 mana, 2 cards. And Royal Eruption can apparently hit players now. That's interesting. Do this. Get some cards. We'll decline that. We do not need another Chandra, so we'll just gain some life. Oh. Okay, opponent scoop there. So, yay, we did it. Arena really forgot how to give us lands the first half of the game. Then it's like, oh, right. You need lands to play Magic. There you go, bro. Like, as soon as we hit the halfway point, it's like, okay, now I'll let you try to play the game. The Nylea's intervention did nothing the entire episode because we didn't encounter a single opponent with angels. That might be the most incredible shit this whole video. Like, because in this tier, it is just absolutely littered with angels. It always has been, but now since the green devotion deck is good, people are overcompensating by playing even more angels than they ever have in the past, and it's just a terrible environment all around. But we didn't see any angels, period, so that was something. Didn't really get to do any goodies, though, like give Calamity Bear haste or copy it and just swing for lethal. I did that one game for 55 points of overkill, but yeah, overall, pretty fun deck. It definitely performed a lot better when I made it a couple months ago, but it's still pretty good, I'd say. As long as it allows you to go first once in a millennium and gives you a playable amount of lands, then really can't complain. But that's all for today. If you guys stuck with me throughout the whole video, despite the first half being nothing but me raging at Arena, then I sincerely thank you. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more Magic content. I'm going to try to keep up this tribal mini-series going for as long as I can. And yeah, we'll just take it from there. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and have a good day, guys.